Alex Eala ends singles run at the Abu Dhabi Open. Here's how she did in the competition. Ups and downs are inevitable in sports, and the possibility of losing is always part of the journey. At the recent Abu Dhabi Open held at the International Tennis Center in Zayed Sports City, Alex Eala showcased her game with enthusiasm and discipline, navigating both victories and defeats throughout the competition. Facing Zeynep Sönmez from Turkey, Alex opened her campaign with a solid 6-4, 6-3 victory. The real test, however, came against Alexandra Sasnovich, a former WTA number 29, where Alex showed that it is never over until the final ball is struck. The encounter lasted 2 hours and 51 minutes, with Alex dropping the opening set 2-6. She regrouped in the second, battling back for a 6-4 win, before holding her nerve in a tense third-set tiebreak to close out the match 7-6-5 and secure her place in the Abu Dhabi Open quarterfinals. Grabe. Napasabak talaga yung tibri ing dibdib ko at sigurado ako na ko din kaya congrats mga kababayan. Maraming salamat pa, Alex expressed during her on-court interview. These moments are moments I only have dreamed about. Selling out stadiums is insane, and being in these matches in particular are just really the ones that kind of stick with you. And I've had a lot of them in the past year, so I'm really happy with this win, she added. Pulling off the comeback under immense pressure was no easy feat for Alex, who acknowledged how much her opponent stepped up during the match. I think she started really well in the tight moments. I think she also stepped up, especially with the serve and a lot of winners. Despite the challenge, Alex stayed locked in and leaned on her fighting spirit. I really tried my best in those moments to fight. I really tried to find the fight. And in the end, when I was coming back, I was able to find it, so I'm really proud of that. And once again, the crowd is very proud of that fight as well, she added. However, Alex bowed out in the quarterfinals after falling to Ekaterina Alexandrova, who just made her top 10 debut last October, the highest singles ranking of her career. Ekaterina, the tournament's number 2 seed, sealed the win in straight sets, 6-3, 6-3. She may have ended her stint at the singles, but Alex is still in contention for the competition's doubles tournament alongside her partner Janice Tien from Indonesia. Fire rising, battling, and inspiring Alex Eala's Abu Dhabi Open journey. Alexandra Alex Eala, the 20-year-old Filipina tennis sensation, once again proved that momentum in sports isn't just measured by wins and losses, but by heart, grit, and growth. At the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, a WTA 500 event on outdoor hard courts, she embarked on a captivating singles campaign that captured the attention of tennis fans around the world, especially her passionate supporters from the Philippines and across Southeast Asia. Her run ended in the quarterfinals, but the story she wrote in the desert was nothing short of inspiring, full of highs and unforgettable moments. Here's how she did it. Tennis starting strong, first-round victory. From the outset, Eala showed she came to Abu Dhabi to compete. In her opening match, she faced Zeynep Sönmez of Turkey, a steady opponent with plenty of fire. Alex handled the challenge with poise, dictating play with clean ground strokes, athletic movement, and well-timed aggression. She wrapped up the match in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3, earning her first victory in the singles draw. It wasn't just a confidence-boosting win, it set the tone for her Abu Dhabi campaign and reaffirmed that she belongs in the upper tiers of the WTA Tour. Fire the epic comeback, round of 16 showdown. If the first round showcased her confidence, the second round revealed her heart and resilience. Alex's next opponent was Alexandra Sasnovich of Belarus, a tough competitor with plenty of tour experience. What followed became one of the most thrilling matches of the entire Abu Dhabi Open. The first set slipped away from Eala, 2-6, as Sasnovich attacked and dictated the early exchanges. But Alex didn't wilt. Instead, she turned the momentum around in the second set, winning it 6-4 with sharper returns, better court positioning, and an unshakable focus. Then came the dramatic final set. Down 4-0, and later facing match point at 5-2, most players would struggle to find belief. Alex didn't just battle, she fought back point by point, game by game. Her return game turned punishing, keeping Sasnovich on the defensive, while her own serve held firm under the most intense pressure. Amazingly, she leveled the set, forcing a tiebreak. In the tiebreak, watched by an electric crowd, Eala's mental toughness shone brightest. She sealed the match 7-6, 7-5, completing a comeback so improbable that spectators were left in awe. Many called it one of the most memorable matches of the week. This victory wasn't just about advancing, it was about tenacity, belief, and fearless competitiveness. For Alex, a player still building her legacy, it was a defining moment. Trophy quarterfinals versus a top 10 threat. Having reached the quarterfinals, Eala faced Ekaterina Alexandrova, a seasoned Russian player ranked inside the WTA's top 15 and seeded number 2 in Abu Dhabi. Alexandrova's game is built on consistent depth, powerful ground strokes, and strategic shot-making, traits that make her one of the toughest opponents on tour. In front of a packed stadium court, Eala battled hard. She began well, but Alexandrova's experience and precision began to take the edge. The scoreline, 6-3, 6-3 in favor of the Russian, might seem straightforward, but the match was competitive, with Eala pushing to find rhythm and testing Alexandrova's defenses, especially in key transition moments. Even in defeat, Eala's performance resonated. She showed flashes of dominance in rallies, exhibited improved service games, and competed with poise against one of the tour's top-ranked players. Though it marked the end of her singles journey in Abu Dhabi, it also reflected how far she has ascended, from an emerging talent to a quarter-final caliber WTA competitor willing to challenge the elite. Dizzy beyond singles, still in the mix. While her singles run concluded, Alex's tournament wasn't over. She continued competing in doubles alongside Indonesian rising star Janice Tien. Their partnership brought tactical variety and excitement as they advanced through the doubles draw and continued making waves at the event. This wasn't just a consolation, it showed Alex's versatility and value as a complete player capable of contributing across formats. Sparkles the bigger picture, growth, heart, and future. Alex Eala's Abu Dhabi Open performance stands as a testament to her development on the world stage. Here's what made her journey remarkable. Glowing star, a breakthrough in tough matches. She showcased mental toughness by turning around a near-lost match in the second round, saving match points and overturning significant deficits. Globe showing Europe-Africa competing with the best. Reaching the quarterfinals of a WTA 500 event reflects her growing status. Her matches against top-tier players signal that she belongs on big stages and can challenge seasoned opponents. Stadium fan engagement and spirit. Eala played before enthusiastic crowds who rallied behind her electrifying performances, especially during her dramatic comeback. The atmosphere around her matches, loud, supportive, and appreciative, amplified her presence and marked her as a crowd favorite.